A very common question always pop up in the mind of the social science researcher, and that is why to learn R programming, why not SPSS? Let's understand and try to find out the answer difference between the R and SPSS. See, the basic but a major difference between SPSS and R is SPSS is a closed software and R is an open source programming language. So basically, broadly we can say the SPSS is a software and R is a programming language. R is a programming language which we use through R Studio interface. That you will understand slowly when you move further in this course. Another difference between the SPSS and R is for using SPSS it requires a paid license, and this is a major difference. But R is completely free, no license is required. SPSS being a licensed software, it has limitation. Free access to the student, to the researcher is not available. Fine. Even for the universities having a limited budget, there is a difficulty for these universities to have a full-fledged institutional license of SPSS. Whereas R is completely free and accessible to anyone, anywhere. It is an open access programming language, so anyone can access it. So that is the biggest advantage of the R programming, or the R or R Studio we can say. And more or less, the SPSS is a menu driven, that is true. Same way when we use the R Studio, we have the console and other things that we will learn in the later part of this course, complete course. You will understand everything. One more important limitation what SPSS is. SPSS is limited in advanced emerging methods. Fine. Because it is already developed software, it is a closed software. But R is continuously evolving through the communities, R libraries, and much more free material. See, the advanced tools such as the bootstrapping, text mining, modernization, machine learning, sentiment analysis, Bayesian model are either not available or very limited in SPSS, but easily implemented in R. Another difference between the SPSS and R is SPSS is a menu driven and R is a logic driven. In SPSS, many researchers directly click options without fully understanding assumption, data structure, or model logic. In R, you are forced to think before you analyze. You must understand your variable type, objective, and assumption before writing a command. Therefore, many publisher journal accept the output of the R open-heartedly. SPSS produces output tables, and for interpreting the output in the table, one must need a formal training. R produces step-by-step analysis, explanation, visualization are very easy in R. And the best part of R is its reproducibility. Being a menu driven, in SPSS, some process needs to be repeated again and again. Means we have to repeat same process again and again, even if we have to perform the same task. We have to do all these steps again and again. In R, the same script can be reused if the nature of the work is same. This makes R user friendly. This makes R ideal for PhD scholars, faculty members, and journal-oriented researchers. Therefore, SPSS may be a starting tool, but R is a long-term research companion.